So, in this video, I will talk about a very sensitive topic that is happening in all around the world, that we have a lot of single women after the 30s. And this problem here in Brazil is a lot more, a lot bigger in my vision, okay, than in many rich countries. And I will try to show my point here based on my native point of view, okay? And first of all, as I say in other videos, you already know that women here in Brazil have, as I say in other videos, a bit above the average, let me say like this, okay? Really, in general, we find a lot of beautiful women. But if we find so much beautiful women, why we have so much of them single after their 30s? So I think everything is based on the nature of the women, that is the hypergamy. Okay, I'm not generalizing, okay, again, I don't ever generalize, I repeat this in all videos for nobody getting me wrong, but the hypergamy is the nature of the women. Women want men from her above, okay? Not only in financial status, okay, this is very important, but in what they judge that is looks above the average, because women here, as in other parts of the world, has this illusion that they have many times, they rate their own looks a lot above the real looks, okay? Because of the Instagram you can just make up your beauty, pass a filter and take a photo like this in this angle and appear to be thinner. And for men, visual is very important. If a man is visualizing something in the Instagram, even if that woman is trying to simulate, okay, he will find it's like 8, 9 the rate, but when the reality is is 5 or 6. So that woman receives a lot of likes, a lot of interaction in their posts, as they are 9, 10, but it's not the reality. So because of the Instagram and the social media, we have this lot of distortion on women's ego. And as I say, women here are really beautiful, okay? That's the fact. But they are a little bit less beautiful than what they think, because of the Instagram and the social media, as I explained here. Okay? So the women receive this lot of validation, and the ego goes like this, like this, like this, and they have their own money, and they have everything. They don't need men, they don't need money, and they are as I said, overrated themselves. And this happens in all over the world, okay? We see this happening over and over again. But the difference is, number one, here in Brazil we have a lot of chats, as I said in other videos, okay? Men and women here in Brazil are not exactly ugly. We have a lot of chats, okay? We have a lot of chats. And that woman, she has that overrated ego, and she wants the chat, because the women normally goes to the chat. So let me explain here. Everything I'm saying repeats for all parts of the world, okay? I will explain a little difference at the end of this video, Brazil in relation to other parts of the world, but let's continue the video. So every woman goes straight for the chat. So the chats here has a really good life, okay? Being a chat in Brazil is really, really, really good, okay? Really interesting. And that's what's happened. All that like 6, 7 men that are at their level, let me say like this, of these overrated women because of the Instagram, they just be forgotten because of this, because all women are chasing the Chad. So the Chads are having this massive working of dealing with this massive amounts of women going after them like this, and all this, like as I said, the rest of the men being forgotten. But in Brazil we have this kind of difficult, this extra problem that is the inequality. Okay, really Brazil is very unequal. Okay, so we have this kind of women coming and getting at the, let me say, middle class, because middle class here in Brazil is like $1,000 per month, $800 per month, you $700 per month you are considered middle class, but whatever. Okay, so that women come here and get middle class, and there is so much inequality that we don't have a lot of really valued men, like financial stability. We don't have men in a in a sufficient amount with financial advantage, financial stability. We have a few of them, just a few of them, because Brazil is a poor country, extremely poor country. So we have just a few, it's just few options when a woman wants to marry or build a family. She wants a man with financial stability, okay, because that's important, and they don't find it. Okay, they don't find it because really it's tough here. So these problems occur here a lot. We see a lot of women single after their 30s. This happened over and over again in massive amounts. And the fact Brazil is unequal and we have just few people that has financial conditions, we make this process even difficult. And women, we have massive amounts of women single after the 30s looking for the child or the man with financial stability, and all these men are already married. Okay, this few number of men are already married, and that's the problem. That's a really economical problem we have in Brazil. So this is the point of view. Put in the comments how is this dynamic in your country, what you think about this topic. Okay. And as always, to motivate me, tap the like button, subscribe the channel. I'll give more tips here about Brazil, my personal view, okay? And that's it. Thank you, see you, and bye-bye.